With a vast library of over 1,200 events from boxing's most notable bouts of all time, Boxing TV melds the past greats with today's promising young stars. Boxing TV is the free go-to destination for everything boxing, including classic bouts, live events, and news and information. Boxing TV is available on Local Now, Distro TV, Sports.tv, Select TV, and www.watchboxing.tv. Follow Abrams Boxing on social media at Abrams Boxing on Twitter, Abrams Boxing on YouTube, and at Marc Abrams Boxing on Instagram. Marc Abrams here, another week of the Abrams Boxing Show. Lot to get to. A lot of stuff going on in the world of boxing. Three special guests: Sonny Conto, Shinard Bunch, and Michael Ductchover. Three exciting young fighters. We'll get to them in just a few minutes. We'll kick it off an unbelievable rematch that took place this past Saturday night at the War Grounds in Carson, California, live on Showtime. Gilberto Ramirez became the undisputed 154-pound champion, super welterweight, junior middleweight, call it what you will, in a terrific fight. Stopped Brian Castano in round 10 of their bout. It was a terrific fight. Fight was even through about 5 or 6 rounds. Castano just kept on coming. Charlo countered beautifully. He led when he needed to lead. And rounds 7, 8, 9, and 10, especially round 10, Charlo took control, dropped Castano twice, ended it with just a crunching body shot, and he is now in rarefied air as a undisputed world champion. Who knows what he's going to do next? I mean, there's some good fights. A lot of times you see these guys move up. I want to see fights with Charlo against Tim Tszyu and Sebastian Fundora. If he sticks around long enough for those fans to be in for treats in both of those fights. I picked Charlo to beat both those guys, but I think those are going to be terrific fights as I move my microphone over here. So going to be between Jermell Charlo and Tim Tszyu, or if he fights someone like Sebastian Fundora. Jaron Dennis on the co-feature stopped Castillo Clayton in 2 rounds. Big overhand right to the looked like the ear from where I saw it and saw the replays. Boots is now in line. He's now the IBF's #1 contender for Errol Spence's title. Spence Crawford, should it be made? Could it be made? Well, I would definitely should be made. Let's hope it does get made. And if it does, I don't know what Boots could do. He'll probably stay busy, fight maybe another, quote, tough opponent on paper. But I think Boots Ennis is he could be the best welterweight in the world. Crawford and Spence, they may be playing for second place. Boots, I'm a little biased. I've known the kid since he was about 17 years old. He can really fight. He has all the goods, in my opinion. Kicking off the Showtime broadcast, Kevin Gonzalez, the WBA #6 super bantamweight in the world, won a 10-round unanimous decision over Emmanuel Rivera. Scores were 97-93, 96-94, and 98-92. So it's a good triple header on Showtime. Showtime's got another great triple header we will get into in a couple minutes. Just down the road in Ontario, California, Gilberto Ramirez stopped Dominic Bosel in what basically was a WBA elimination bout to fight Dimitri Bivol. Who knows what Bivol's going to do? Is he going to get the rematch with Canelo Alvarez? Anyway, 4th round stoppage, total domination by Gilberto Ramirez. Another body shot ends the fight in round 4. What was interesting to me when they were saying that, I can't believe Gilberto Ramirez put on 29 pounds between the weigh-in and him walking the ring. He walked in the ring as a heavyweight at 204 pounds. That's unbelievable. I mean, we hear guys putting on 15, 18 pounds. This guy's put on almost 30 pounds between weigh-in and walking to the ring. Another fight in Southern California on Saturday night. This was on Triller pay-per-view. Sergey Kovalev, made his cruiserweight debut, and he looked okay. It didn't look great, but he didn't look bad. And he, with his name, he's going to get an opportunity to fight in a big cruiserweight fight. As he got the 10-round unanimous decision over Tervel Pulev. Scores are 98-92 twice and 97-93 for the former longtime light heavyweight champion, now made his cruiserweight debut, Sergey the Crusher Kovalev. A lot of stuff went on last week. Our guest last week, Angel Acosta, needed just 79 seconds to take out Janelle Rivera in their flyweight bout. Acosta now is 23-3-1, 22 knockouts. So look for him to get an opportunity. He said he probably would need a couple more fights when he talked to us last week on the Abrams Boxing Show. Probably a couple fights to kind of earn that shot. Maybe win one of those regional titles to start navigating himself up the rankings. But the former light flyweight champion with an impressive knockout, just 79 seconds in. In a heavyweight bout that took place in France on Saturday afternoon, Martin Bakole, I guess he shocked Tony Yoka, dropped him twice, and won a majority decision in what was almost, a disgraceful scorecards because Bakole dominated this fight. He probably won 7 rounds, in my opinion, minimum, plus 2 knockdowns. He probably won that fight by 5 or 6 points, but scores are 96-92, 95-93, and 94-94. I have no clue what that judge is watching. But Martin Bakole, he's going to get a good opportunity now. He's up to 18-1. He's got 13 knockouts. Always been a tough out. We've seen him fight on some of those matchroom cards over the last couple of years, and he's definitely a tough out in the heavyweight division. Defeated the former Olympic gold medal winner Tony Yoka in Yoka's hometown in France. So let's see Marc Bakole, see what he has, what he does in the future. He played himself into a spot, with some of those contenders, with Andy Ruiz's, Deontay Wilder's, some of those other guys. I know Parker and Joe Joyce going to fight each other. So Martin Bakole is not too far beneath those names. Friday night, just outside Philadelphia, Bansalem, Pennsylvania, I had a chance to attend a pretty good card. In the main event, Sonny Conto scored a third round stoppage over Justin Rolfe. Conto beat him down, landed a couple left hooks, dropped him twice, and the young heavyweight from Philadelphia is going to be, he's coming along nicely. He's been fighting at home, mostly in Philadelphia. Bansalem is about 10 to 12 minutes right outside the city of brotherly love. So, he's now 10-0 with 8 knockouts. And I had a chance to talk to Sonny Conto just after the fight was over. Let's see what he had to say. Sonny Conto, third round stoppage over Justin Rolfe here at Park Casino. You hit him with everything in the kitchen sink in the first 2 rounds, and he didn't go. Finally, you kind of cracked him a little bit in the third round. Yeah, I had to slow down a little bit and take my time, be poised. I know that he was going to run into something. I knew I was going to check hook out all night. We worked on that whole camp, and I knew it was just a matter of time until I caught him. With number 10, in the double digits now, a little bit. That's probably a little bit of a milestone for you. What's that mean, 10-0? Honestly, I ain't do shit yet, but just back to the gym, time to get better, and just stay focused. You feel maybe that number maybe is a little bit of a turning stone, turning point, maybe kind of get into those next level kind of fights? For sure. When would you like to get back in there? Got to sit down with my team and just take my time and just figure it out. I'm not, it was a long training camp. I want to at least take like 2 days off, but I'll be back in the gym ASAP. You conquered South Philly, now you're trying to conquer Bansalem now? I'm trying to conquer the world. So you got it. What do you want to say in closing? Just thanks to everyone that supports me. Thanks to everybody that came out, especially South Philly. They really showed up tonight, showed out, and I delivered for them as well. It's also a big weekend. We got Jerron Ennis tomorrow night, and Philly support Philly. There you go, Sonny Conto. Congratulations. We'll see you for win number 11 real soon. Love. There you have it, Sonny Conto, the undefeated heavyweight. The co-feature, a little bit of a familiar name to all of us hardcore boxing guys. Shinard Bunch went to 19-1-1, notched his 17th knockout, as just needed 47 seconds to take out Marco Bailey in a fight that he blitzed him. He went right out there. He landed some real vicious shots. Fight was over before you knew it. And, I had a chance to talk to Shinard Bunch right after the fight. And Shinard broke a little bit of news. So why don't you enjoy this quick interview and see the news that Shinard Bunch had to say. Win number 19 tonight, Shinard Bunch, 47 seconds over Marco Bailey. Talk about it.
It was very exciting. Very excited. I was so eager to get into the ring. I haven't fought since January 7th. So it was a long layoff for me, but I was, very eager to get back into the ring and just, show skill and get back into the swing of things.
What's that like? I mean, most guys, that's a short layoff for them. For you, Mr. Fighting every 3 weeks, now you're maybe more on a normal fight schedule now, so to speak.
I like it, but I don't like it. I like it because, we definitely get to lock in the gym more, and focus. But I just like fighting a lot, So I had 406 amateur fights, so I was fighting a lot as an amateur. So it was easy for me to transition into fighting a lot as a pro, and I just love it.
Now, you had the little taste on Showbox last year. You looking to get back into one of those kinds of fights?
Definitely. I have a main event on Showbox July 15th.
Oh. Breaking news here?
Yes, sir. Definitely breaking news.
So I just okay. There you have it. Shinard Bunch is breaking news here. You know opponent yet, or are you just gonna be on?
Hugo Alberto Rodin.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you have it. Anything you want to say in closing?
I just want to thank everybody for coming. I love the fans, and I'm gonna keep showing out. Definitely. Thank y'all.
Congratulations. I guess
sir.
We'll see you on July 15th. There you have it, Shinard Bunch, saying July 15th. I'll be right back in there live on Showbox, The New Generation. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. I've worked a lot of his fights, fought on a lot of the cards that I've worked on and broadcasted and so forth and so on. And Shinard Bunch, he may have the goods to take this thing a long way. Friday night in Philadelphia, Kenny Robles takes on James Bernadine. That fight will be streamed live on bxngtv.com. I'll be part of the broadcast team with my good buddy Rich Quinones. So we will see Bernadine and Robles. It's good. That's a good local fight, by the way. So fans out there, if you want to see a quality fight, Bernadine has been getting better. Robles is a solid fighter as well. The new $199 per month app, ProBox TV app, starts Friday night with a big show. John Pascal, the former light heavyweight champion of the world, takes on the top-ranked Magn Fenelong in a light heavyweight bout. But on top of that, you're going to get the last chance tournament where you have 8 fighters who are about in the same class. You get a couple quality wins. They've all suffered losses. Whoever wins this tournament is probably going to get a big opportunity. So let me run down the brackets here. Kendall Castaneda, 17-5, takes on Sonny Fredrickson, 21-5. Michael Ductchover, 15-2, 10 knockouts, takes on Clarence Booth, 21-4, 13 knockouts. Antonio Moran, 26-5-1, takes on Jeffrey Torres. And Jimin Wang, 11-3, takes on Joseph Fernandez. I had a chance to talk with Michael Ductchover about this tournament, and he had a lot to say. It was a good interview. So this is what Michael Ductchover had to say. Joining me now on the line is junior welterweight Michael Ductchover, who this Friday night takes on Clarence Booth in the what they call the Last Chance tournament on ProBox TV. It's a tournament of some contenders who, with the winner, hopefully will get a big shot. Michael, what's happening?
What's up, Mark? Thank you for having me. And yes, indeed, I'm in Florida. Been here for about a week, and I'm ready to step in the ring this Friday again. Just to be under those bright lights again. I miss that feeling, and this is a great opportunity for me, and do this.
I understand there's some celebrity trainers for this tournament. Who have you been working with?
Well, I have my coach here, and just I've seen Marquez, I've seen Paulie today, and they're just walking around, giving little advice. But I have my coach here, Danny Zamora, with me, so he's my head trainer, and he'll be in my corner on Friday.
Was some of the premise though, like having guys like Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver kind of giving all the fighters some advice, kind of helping with the training, kind of sort of?
Actually, that they haven't been. I haven't seen them around as much. I have my own training schedule, and so whenever I'm training, they're not there, and so but I'm just sticking to my game plan with my coach that we've had all camp together, and things are going good during this fight week.
So talk about the tournament situation. Do you just, I mean, I guess you probably just look at it as a regular fight, and you just take it one at a time. If you win, then you take that as just a regular fight, and not really kind of put too much emphasis on it being a tournament structure. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, this is pro boxing. It's not like the amateur tournaments. We fight the next day. So we're taking it each fight. We have a game time for each fight. I get through this 8-round fight. The next round, I believe, will be a 10-round, and then the championship fight will be a 12-rounder. And so we're just taking it one fight at a time. And we have Clarence Booth in front of us this Friday, and so that's what we're focused on. Get past that, and we'll worry about our next opponent.
Booth is a guy who's been around. I believe he's about like 23-4, something like that. Talk about him. What do you know about him? What does he bring to the table?
Yeah, experience. He got some good fights under his belt. He's been in the ring with some good contenders, and I'm gonna be the next guy he's gonna be in there with. And so I've studied some film on him, and but you can't rely on that too much. Everybody reacts different in the ring. And so you got to be able to adjust in the ring. I'm looking forward to imposing my will in there. Looking strong and being confident, and I just I'm ready to go. I'm very happy with this training camp, and it's at the weight that I want it to be, and here.
Like you said, you've been down there for 10 days. I would imagine all 8 competitors have been around. You bump into those guys. Have you seen Clarence around? Have you chopped it up with some of the other competitors in the tournament?
Yeah, Clarence Booth actually stays a couple doors down from me, and so we see each other every now and then. And I have Conto Castaneda from San Antonio. He's also in the tournament. We've known each other for a while. I see him. We chop it up a little bit, but we're both from Texas, and I see all the guys. We all stay a couple of rooms down from each other. That have us in these rooms, but this is an awesome facility that Pro Box TV has put together, and they have cooks for us, and the gym is open whenever we want to train, and it's an awesome how they put everything together for us, and I think it's gonna be a great showing this Friday. You have John Pascal in 40-pound tournament, and it's going to be highlight a new boxing facility, and get a lot of eyes to this Pro Box TV.
What's it like? Obviously, your last fight didn't go as a plan, the fight against Zahir Albright, but now you're like I said, you're right back in a meaningful fight. A lot of fighters in your situation may have wanted to take a stay busy just to get right kind of fight, just to maybe knock out a guy coming in from out of town. This ain't your mentality. You want to get back. You wanted to get right back into a fight that actually has some meaning for you.
Of course, that's never been my life. I've never taken the easy route. And, speaking about my last fight, that's boxing. It happens. And, I take that as a learning experience. And, it's and when you get knocked down, it's how you get back up and react to it. And so, that's just my mentality, how I live my life. Just because you get knocked down, you don't stay down, you get up. Keep training, and this now have another opportunity. I'm blessed with this opportunity. Thankful Thompson and Banner, and my manager Danny Zamora, and working together with this Pro Box TV. It's a great opportunity for me to showcase again and show how much I've improved, and for my last outing. You know, I'm looking forward for a different conclusion for my last outing.
Have you, like I said, I know we mentioned before, it's one fight at a time, but have you imagined what winning a tournament like this, you'd have to be three quality, contenders. And do you see, I mean, when you look around that the other seven guys, you feel that you guys are pretty much on the same boat? Do you feel there was a favorite in the tournament? Do you feel, I mean, is there, beside, I know you're going to say yourself, but is there a guy that you feel that is the guy to beat, maybe beside yourself?
It's just me. Well, I believe that, and I believe all of these fighters believe that, and so I believe whoever's the last man standing, at the end of this tournament, gets a chance to rejuvenate their career and make big things happen in their career. So I'm working my ass off for that to be.
You describe this as maybe 8 hungry guys. I know you mentioned about cooks before. I don't mean it like that, but 8 hungry guys, 8 guys who, with the win, like you said, it catapults them probably, maybe into a real significant opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. That's what this is about. That's why, I'm thankful and I'm blessed with this opportunity. And it's at that point of my career, took my 2 losses, and this is something that can rejuvenate my career, and on to bigger things, way bigger things after this, but it starts right here. And so I'm thankful for this opportunity, very blessed and very happy that I'm in this tournament right now.
What have you learned in your first 17 fights, whether it was the 15 wins or the 2 losses, that's going to help you in this tournament?
I think it's just everything coming together, just all the experience. I've learned a lot I've learned the most from my 2 losses, of course, and I've learned how to be more composed in there, and we've worked on my mistakes and everything. That's just becoming an all-around fighter, going forward, fighting backwards, and different things, what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And so I believe we worked on those things during camp, and I've had a great camp. My strength and conditioning coach, Jerry Arias, has me right. We're strong, and weight is on point, and everything's up from right here. And so I'm just enjoying this fight week. Honestly, it's very chill. Happy to be talking to you. This is great. This is great to me. This is where I need to be, and things in my career can start this Friday.
I've known you since you've turned pro. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. It's nice to talk to me. Wow, you just made my day, Michael. When did you start wearing glasses? I've never seen you wear glasses before.
Yeah, getting my eyes checked. I wear glasses now.
I wear them to read, so I'm in the same boat as you. What do you want to say to the fans out there? I know the Pro Box TV. This is kind of like their big kickoff of this app that that's commencing on Friday night. Like you mentioned, big fight with John Pascal and Mang Fenelong, big light heavyweight bout. What do you want to say to the fans out there who are going to be watching around the world on Friday night?
To all my fans and all of these supporters, my sponsors, everybody back in Midland. I got supporters in Midland and Santa Fe Springs, California, and LA. In LA, I love all of you guys, and thank you for supporting me, for sticking behind me through all the ups and downs. And we're looking forward to a very high up this Friday. And I'm gonna give it all I got. In the ring. That's what I do. I'm a warrior. And, I'm going to show that in the ring this Friday.
There you have it, Michael Ductchover. We thank you for a few minutes of your time down in Florida, away from your training schedule. This Friday night takes on Clarence Booth in the first round of the Pro Box TV's Last Chance Tournament. Michael, thank you, and we'll talk to you along the way.
Thank you, Mark. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure. There you have it, Michael Dutchover fighting this Friday night. A couple quick news items this Saturday on Showtime. David Lemieux takes on David Benavidez for the WBC interim super middleweight title. Expect an explosive knockout by David Benavidez on Saturday night. Yoelvis Gomez takes on Jorge Cota in the co-feature. Saturday night on ESPN, Janabak Alimkhanaly takes on Danny Dingum for the vacant WBO interim middleweight title live from Las Vegas on ESPN. Jamel Herring takes on Jermaine Ortiz in the co-feature. Saturday on the Zone, Joshua Buatsi and Craig Richards get it on in the crowded light heavyweight division. We saw Zerno, now we see Joshua Buatsi. Couple quick notes. Edgar Belong on Alexis Angulo. That's June 11th at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden. And Xander Zayas will be in the co-feature. The WBC has ordered Ryan Garcia take on Isaac Cruz. We'll see if that fight happens as well. I want to thank everyone for joining us this week. My three guests, Sonny Conto, Michael Ductchover, Shinard Bunch. Next week, we'll be reviewing the fights from this weekend, previewing Gervonta Davis taking on Rolando Romero live on pay-per-view. That fight's May 28th. Thank you for everyone joining us on the Abrams